They've thrown a snidey little part C in, didn't see that. So the seller claims that the mean mass of contents of the packets is more than the stated mass. Given that the stated mass of contents is 250 and the actual standard deviation of the coffee is 4 grams, test at the 5% level. Whether or not the seller's claim is just state your hypothesis clearly. Oh, this looks like a mean. We're testing the sample mean. So we've got n is equal to 90 here, and our test statistic, the mean we got from part A, which luckily I've still got written down. What was the mean? 250.4. Y bar equal to 250.4. So Y is distributed normally with mean. Well, that's sick, but that's our standard mean, isn't it? Mean mass of coffee is 250, and our variance, our standard deviation is 4, so it can be 4 squared, but it's a sample mean, so we need to divide by 90. So we got that. That's our distribution. So what have we got here? We put our mean in the middle. That's our test statistic, 250.4. We want to work out that probability and see if it's bigger or less than 5%. And I'm going to write sigma here as well, which is 4 over root 90, which is the square root of that, because that's the variance, isn't it? Okay, so this is sample mean. Yeah, right. So, and we can write down our null hypothesis, which is mu is equal to 250, because that's what we're testing under, right? So we test under that. Our alternative hypothesis, if this probability is small, if it's unlikely, then mu is going to be bigger than 250.4. Now, what's the question say? What's the claims? The claim is the mean mass of packets is more than. Good. So it is one tail. It is one tail because it says in the question more than. So if it wasn't one tail, we'd have to, because the significance level is 5%, isn't it? If it was two-tail test, and we might have to do something about that, but we don't have to. Lovely. We can work this out then using our ClassWiz. So menu 7 for normal. No, it's always normal CD, isn't it? You never use normal PD. Right, the lower is, so I'll write this all out. Lower 250.4. Upper, something big. I'm going to put 10,000 in. Standard deviation we've got is 4 over root 90. What else do we need? And the mean, mu, is equal to 250. You've all drawn a picture. Lovely. Okay, so 250.4. Upper is 10,000. Standard deviation is 4 divided by root 90. And mu is 250. What's the probability? It's really big. P is equal to 0.171. So what do we do? That's likely. So accept H0. Accept H0. I mean, where will this come up? When we have our meeting later and you look at these work solutions and you think, oh, what's going on? I mean, there's a chance, isn't it? There's a chance I made an error earlier, and this is not the right test statistic. I'm just going to double check that. 254. I mean, that's what I got when I put it into calculator. Okay, so given these numbers, it's still a good worked example. In this example, with these numbers, you accept H0. So this guy's claim is unjustified. So put it back into the context of the question. Seller's claim unjustified. No evidence that mean is higher than 250G. There you go.